and then Rectum damn near killed. Hey, welcome to Quests and Chaos, you guys. I am Urban Master GM for today, and you are watching Monday Night Carbon 2185. I am joined by the Flying Car Funkadelic. I don't know where everyone is on screen, so I can't do the Brady Bunch thing. But thank you guys so much for spending your Monday evening with us. I'm joined by Amy, Thomas, Tiana, and Aaron. And what's new with you guys? What are you guys up to? How's your week? What's going on?
Really?
The other day, I spent 40 minutes looking at the Dennis Miller Wikipedia page.
Oh, because of Demolition Man?
No, because we were watching Kevin Nealon do Weekend Update. Like, whatever happened to Dennis Miller? Okay.
I thought these notes were going to be 5 minutes.
Yeah,
right.
Peace to Mr. Stiller, Senior. Part of my childhood with
Serenity now!
Serenity. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, sorry. One of my favorite scenes of all time. But so we will also raise a glass to him, and the glasses that we will raise is in gratitude of Gordon Biersch. Thank you to our sponsor for helping us with this stream and Stay Lubricant. We always appreciate their support. So please pour a little out, take a sip, and get Biershy with it with us.
Get Biershy with it.
All right. Today's game,
the writers came up with that one.
Get Biershy with it. You pay, I say. No, that's actually, we don't want to set that precedent either.
Yeah. Those 12 writers worked hard.
Doesn't chat already kind of do that? With
a little bit.
They pay and you say?
Definitely so.
Yeah.
And I can't walk that back now.
We are here for your entertainment.
Since Carbon 2185 is based in the 5e rule set, we will be playing with the Nord Games luck deck. We're using the luck deck tonight because they are a wonderful partner. Okay, it's been a long Monday. This Monday's been an entire week. My God. If you use our code chaos at checkout, you get 20% off your order at nordgamesllc.com.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos at checkout gets you 20% off. The way Nord Games luck decks work, I can't speak. I don't know what's going on.
I hear you, man.
If they get a critical fail, they give me a card. That's a roll of 1. You receive the minimum amount of healing this turn. That's cards out of the deck now. And then if they roll a critical success at 20, re-roll a skill or attack. That's a good one. Gone out of the deck.
So it wasn't fortuitous circumstances. I'm fine.
If you guys get fortuitous circumstance,
we're going.
A Zeppelin cannot land. We can have some Taco Bell inspired fortuitous circumstances. But it had once you get it, the person who rolled a 20, figure out in the scenario how you want to role play what happens, because if you don't role play it well, I will negate your fortuitous circumstance.
I just really want to use a fortuitous circumstance to fly like a little airplane into the building next to ours to take out those people who are Running Man.
Watching
I
you.
haven't seen it.
Oh.
I mean, okay,
I
will confess I have never seen Running Man, but I've read the book that it's based on, and that was his version of a happy ending. So I just really want to do that.
Was Arnold Schwarzenegger on the cover of the book? I'm just curious.
No, it was a Richard Bachman book, or Stephen King's alter ego.
Running Man references all around, because if you guys haven't seen last episode, you'll know it's titled Running Man because our heroes are in the gauntlet of a Running Man themed sort of experience. But we'll get to that in the recap. As of right now, our book of inspiration is currently at 11. Any unused inspiration goes into the book of inspiration, aka the boy. When we hit 25, we will do a Gale Force 9 deck giveaway. Are we also doing giveaways if we get rated tonight?
Yes, we are. We still have 9 of each left.
9.
So share and tell your friends, get them in here. Let's give some stuff away. We gotta get lighter in here. But there's also an amazing special announcement. With Carbon 2185, I have ordered an excessive amount of books. So I'm gonna be giving away some books on the stream. Not this stream, the next stream. But we're going to be giving away rule books for Carbon 2185. In the interim of this special announcement, if you want your own Carbon 2185 products, you can get 10% off of your order now with the code CHAOS at checkout. With a C, not with a K, CHAOS at checkout. Exclamation Carbon in the chat gets you the link, but it is dragonturtlegames.com/Carbon RPG.
That is really cool.
10% is like a decent, like that, man. Yeah. Shout out to Dragon Turtle Games, Robert and team over there. They've been amazing through this entire process and super supportive. Thanks again for making this amazing game that allows us to entertain and have fun on Monday night. So head on over there when you get a Monday.
Are you ready for some Carbon?
Can you dig it? Movie Warriors. I don't know if anybody's seen it. Old school movie.
Nope.
Whatever.
I made that quote last week.
It's also a Running Man themed sort of thing, right? They're trying to get home from the Bronx, and they're going against different gangs as they. Anyway,
What?
They have their own video game on
Dude.
PlayStation 1.
it's
I thought Running Man had Richard Dawson as the announcer.
yeah, that's the Family Feud guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
But the Warriors has them running through like gang territory. Anyway, neither here nor there. Maybe we'll have a
movie
war
talk.
because team is one, right?
Related,
Don't you have
that
somewhere to
was-
be later tonight, Amy? Stop derailing the conversation.
Sorry. Let's talk about Demolition Man instead.
Oh, tonight's episode is episode 11. We're at. It's titled The Demolition Man. I don't give anything away, but let's get into the recap before we move forward. So last week, on Carbon 2185, the flying car Funkadelic had pursued a lead underground to the Kagemi Boys hideout in search of their friend Monium. And Monium, basically trying to stealth their way around the hideout. They step in it a little bit, trigger the alarm, and find themselves backed into a corner. Literally backed into a game that they didn't want to play. When they step through the showroom floor after they've sealed the exit behind them so they couldn't be pursued, they found themselves in a waiting room with an old friend, Monium. Basically, in this staging area, Monium was going to be the next character out into the Kumite, the Running Man, the field, the theater of combat, if you will. So having these new fighters inside the ring really threw the gambling and the betting off of the Kagemi Boys, which is their primary source of income. And essentially, the hideout that we had you guys walk through was their gambling numbers running hub. As you step down and further down into the as you step further down underground, you get to the game. You are greeted by this chorus of shouts from an audience on the other side of the wall. Essentially, what happens is when those doors open, anything goes in terms of combat, and you got, it's last person standing on the other end. And the underground, all the gangs, all the nefarious characters that you would imagine being around such a blood sport are frothing at the mouth, watching you guys, supposed to be brutalizing each other, but watching you guys just tear through everything that gets thrown at you. During the course of that, you also come across another familiar face, Vlund, who was the Native American person who helped you in episode 2 get to the airport and stop the Wan Chai from pursuing you. As it turns out, Vlund was kidnapped and sold into this fight as a way to make money by none other than Ozu, because Vlund's initial deal was he was supposed to kill you guys. He was supposed to make sure you did not get to the hangar, but you did, and this is how he was repaid. So now inside the theater of combat, you guys are all together, and you've braved all manner of obstacle, pack of wild dogs, cyber dogs. You even befriended one. You killed other Moniums. You killed Spicers, which are essentially Wesley's junkies. in the theater. Basically, what else? Little, I don't even know. Oh, restrictor drones, and also a large spider bot.
Robot
So-
vampire?
You killed a cyber vampire.
That was a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
2 episodes ago. The cyber vampire, as you were sneaking through the facility, was basically got loose because the Kagemi Boys remodel synths and they dress and decorate synths for the Kumite. So one of them got loose. They tried to reclaim it. The retirement officers tried to reclaim it. It was a bit much for them, but you guys were able to handle it, and you eventually put it down.
That would have been a great show.
But
Have a vampire in the running man.
That would have been. You guys totally screwed up the slate of events, right? But it's okay because it was a bunch of ebb and flow with you guys using grenades, which almost got you assassinated, to getting the crowd back on your side. Essentially, the Kumite is really supposed to be hand to hand. But for some reason, you won the crowd over with your brutality, and now they're, mix of cheering with you and some jeers for people who bet against you. Ryoga actually, in an attempt to bet on somebody, wound up putting 10,000 Wanlong bet on Deja's life. So if Deja drops, you guys get 200,000 Wanlong back to your wallet. So something to consider as something to consider as you guys are staring down a dead sentry bot in partially the main corridor. So Ryoga gets the final shot of this thing as Deja was muscling it on top and Vlund was underneath trying to hack at the guts and put a bullet right between its circuit board and dropped it right on top of Vlund. Kiroga rushes over and Deja rushes over, still furying to lift the spider bot off of Vlund and free Vlund, just in time to hear the announcer shout and rally the crowd. It is extremely loud in here, and you guys have to shout to talk to each other, but the announcer, with the spectacle that he's just seen, is amping the crowd up. Do you want more? Do you want more?
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. What do you guys see now? What do you do?
I just, I do the, are you not entertained?
Yeah. So I'm
Not the
gonna
time,
move you
Not the time.
over because you helped lift him.
Yep.
Holy moly.
There
So
it is.
yep.
There it
What?
is.
But what happened?
What?
Yeah.
Ingvar Chaos.
Yeah.
So hang on, before we get to that, let's get to this. Hef from Hefland gave the DM 1,000 bits and the players 1,000 bits.
Thank you.
Tamaga also 50-50 split, 500 bits to players, 500 bits to GM. And then
Tamago.
Ingvar Chaos is bringing the chaos. And I can add all this math, 29,000 bits.
That
Wow.
is
Wow.
insane.
It's 29 inspiration for both the players and the DM apparently.
And Warren, 29 inspiration.
Awesome.
We're gonna have to just write that down.
That gives
29
that
for
brings
us and
me to
29 for you.
32. That brings us
Wow.
both up to 32, doesn't it?
No, we started at 4.
You started at 4,
Yeah.
so that brings you to 36.
Yeah.
We have
32.
four. We have 4 more than you.
Holy cow. Thank you.
Ingvar
Ingvar,
Chaos.
hey,
I
that
just
is
dropped
amazing.
my pen, man. This is
Um,
I can't even. This is
We're thinking of you often. So thank you.
Oh,
Warren.
it's to celebrate him turning
Yes.
29 yesterday.
Yep,
Happy
29.
birthday.
Oh,
Happy
happy
birthday.
happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I can't do anything without this pen.
Warren,
can't.
find your pen fast. You're
You know what,
embarrassing
Ingvar
us.
Chaos? It was worth it just to see Warren like crawling around on the floor right now.
See, I can't. This is as far down as I can bend.
Try, quick.
Engavar Chaos, I got a question. 29 years on the planet.
No.
Have you tried
No,
something?
Of course, for the week in Houston.
Have
no,
you tried gymnastics?
Aaron.
That's how you talk your way out of that one.
Oh
No,
God.
No. not calisthenics.
All the chat on this question.
I think this is the
This is where we take the conversation to Discord.
Yeah.
All right.
Then you get banned from Discord.
There was
You
a
can speak
pre-stream
penis on
conversation
Discord.
that I'm only tangentially interested in.
They banned us, but they told us they've also attempted it. What do I do?
I'm definitely more interested in movie talk.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm used to jarring questions, and I happily accept that.
Ingavar Chaos. Truly, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes, thank
for
you.
spending your time with us. As I'm not gonna even try to match that on any of the other streams, man. That's crazy. You win, bro. You totally win. Cheers. And with that, the crowd is rallying. Ryoga, what are you doing?
I am switching to the map is what I'm doing.
Kiroga, what are you doing?
Do I hear anything in that next door?
Because we heard it starting to rattle up, right? And I remember that's where we ended with it starting to get raised.
Just a quick note, everybody's level and HP are not accurate if you're watching on stream. They have the accurate numbers for their information. What did you just say, Deja?
I seem to remember that when we ended last week, the door was starting to rattle up, so we didn't have a lot of time to really debate much of anything. I ask only because of, well, the Fury stuff that we talked about.
Yep.
Everyone make a quick perception check.
Is just a quick question, is the door coming up?
The door right here is slowly rising.
Okay, so I'm gonna get on the ground and do one of those on your knees and like look under the door to see what I can see.
Nice.
From back there?
No, I'm gonna scoot up.
All right, then scoot up, man.
Here's a quick question. Do I have control of myself? Possibly.
You should.
Number 2, which one am I? I can't remember. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Never mind. Right?
Yep.
Yay. So now you're prone, and you're looking through this thing as the door slowly slides up. Unnatural 20 or unnatural 20?
I don't know.
Oh, that was me with the unnatural 20.
I have an 18 perception.
Roga and Ryoga, and that makes sense because everyone else is kind of busy with getting Vlooned, up and situated. You notice down to the corridor to your right that it's essentially a dead end. You see a camera. You see a camera also in front of you so that they've got a good view of you. But there's no way out down that hallway.
And when you say to the right, I don't even understand which way that is. Okay, that way.
Boom.
But that's not the door that's opening, right? The door that's opening is right next to me.
Correct.
That's what I wanted to look under.
So as you look under it, you notice a pair of feet. And
are they big?
No, they're 2 human feet, and they're sitting there impatiently tapping as it slowly climbs up to reveal a 6'2" African American man with bleach blonde cropped hair. And he's wearing tire run shoulder pads, and he's got a shotgun on his back, a shotgun in his hand, and a pistol in his arm, and a stun baton on his hip. And
are his eyes the same color?
His eyes are, one eye is blue, one eye is brown. And he looks around and he goes, damn, don't let anybody into the Kumite. What are you guys doing here?
Address yourself, quick.
Okay.
Scanning.
It doesn't matter. I'll finish you off with the first shot anyway. Initiation rolls, please. Initiative.
Were we? Oh, I thought we were already. Oh.
I have been initiated.
Re-rolling for initiative.
16.
I'm sitting pretty.
16 as well.
What level is everybody else?
I don't know. What level are
4?
we?
We're supposed to be level 4.
4.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm level 3.
Mate.
Just write 4 in there.
Yeah.
And buddy, how?
That should fix it all.
Sure? Because our hit points.
I'm level 4. Yeah, I just put in 4 in there, and then suddenly I'm level 4.
Roll for initiative. Let's do this.
Yeah, 13.
Ooh, okay.
Amy, what's your dex?
2.
Is it a 15 or a 14?
14.
Okay.
I'm re-rolling that. Thanks so much.
What?
Is that a card?
Oh, you're using
your card?
Inspiration?
Yep, I'm using my inspiration. That takes me down 31.
I mean, we
So
have
much
so much freaking inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, does anybody
Wonderful.
else want to re-roll their in it? Does anybody care? I mean, I can go third. I can't care.
I'm at 22. I could do better though. There's a chance of that.
All right, so what have we got? Monium.
22.
And then who's second? Deja?
I think I'm next because my dex is one high.
All right. And then Kai?
Yep.
And then Rye?
Be right.
And then Phoenix Simon? And then Vloond. All right. So as soon as you hear the loud roar of the crescendo of the crowd, and as soon as the door pops open, the crowd goes deathly silent. And it's more like a, ooh.
Stay on your toes.
What's the matter? Is it cold in here? Or is it me?
Should we? You want to help us get out of here?
Sure. Well, what are you doing? It's Monium. You're up first. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You rather eccentric character. Do you mean us harm, or do you wish to work alongside us?
Is your action to talk to it?
Yeah. Yes, but bonus action. I'm gonna. Damn it! I can't ask him one question and then attack. What if I speak really fast? I feel like I can calculate that. I'm gonna run and slice up the leg. I feel like, I feel like he
All right,
seems.
how far is that from you?
I'm right next to the spider bot. I was near it. Right, this one.
20, 30?
Yes.
30 gets you right there.
I assume you mean us harm. I know this game. It's a death game. Oh man, I hit it twice, but let's go with the first one.
Did you actually move next to him?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to move it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see.
I can never see the actual feet on my side of the screen, but yeah, I moved him just now.
What does that mean?
Like how it says 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, okay.
It's the circle with the ruler on it. No worries. So you go and you swing at him. Wait, you swung with the
first roll. No, ignore the second attack. I hit it twice and it delayed.
So you come swinging up, and he kind of glances back to the side. You realize that this guy's fast.
Wait, can I add a bonus action to nose for perception and give me advantage on that?
You mean nose for trouble?
Yeah, nose for.
Read out nose
God
for trouble.
damn it.
Do you have it in front of you?
Yeah, I do. I wrote it.
All
in
right.
here. Nose for trouble. Within a 60-foot range, you can point your finger at someone and you can spot out a weakness, and that gives you anyone advantage on the next attack on this person. And I can use it. It's my bonus action.
Okay. No weaknesses, but you just saying, "Damn, he's fast," prepares the next person for an advantage roll on him.
Sweet. And good. I'm done.
How do I do that snap around the corner thing?
Deja, you're up.
All right.
Then change.
I'm going to hop over off of the spider bot thing.
Doable.
How far can you go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
40 feet.
All right, you got it.
I'm a wormer. I can get all the way to him in a single turn.
Do it.
I'm not going to though. I'm going to come about here-ish. Yeah, that looks good. And pull shotgun as I'm walking. Bonus action, reload with armor piercing bullets, and take a shot at him.
Okay.
On your left.
On your left. Good Lord. Oh yeah, I have advantage on this because. Thank you, Monium.
Ooh, max damage.
Does 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Fantastic. I'm also going to use my my specialty die, Sengoku, and add an extra 1d6 of damage to that.
I'm very happy by that name.
Right? Nice.
Nice. 19. Max damage all around. Let me do some maths here. Boom. So you take the shot and boom, he actually starts. It's hot. That actually got through the armor. I like this one.
I'm going to lower the shotgun a little, just grinning at him and go, one shot, huh?
And Kai, you're up.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do while I'm looking up something else is send my dog after it. Who's got control of my dog? Anybody? Nobody?
You should.
I'm not.
Can you not?
Yep, I got it. So we're going to do some pack tactics. Don't ask me what I'm doing right now. If I remember correctly, it was +4, 1d20. And I have advantage since I'm standing next to Monium. So let me copy this thing.
Why do you have advantage?
Because it's next to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Tactics.
Tactics.
Nice.
Oh.
Tactics.
Let's see some damage. So
Okay,
he sees the thing come around the corner. He's like, oh, these guys are cheating, but I like it.
Is this Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yes, it is. 2d4 + 2 on the first one.
I'm totally getting vibes from Demolition Man.
Used to punch that little fat kid in the face.
5
One crazy
points
summer.
damage.
Great. We should have. Ooh.
But then I'm going to also claw him.
Do it.
So 21 probably hits.
Rolling pretty well. Let's do it. Yeah.
Just wait. Hold on. I got pages all over the place. 1d6 + 2. Why didn't I write this down beforehand? 6 + 2. Hopefully that's right.
Nice.
For another 5 points of damage. And then I'm going to shout to my compatriots because I was just busy looking stuff up. Does anybody... Oh, is it just me? So can I read this just for a qualifying question and answer session here?
Yes.
If I use my spell called Tracking as a bonus action, you choose a creature that you can see within range and hack one device or augmentation. I'm assuming he's got an augmentation because he's got something, or he's got a device because he's got something on him.
Yes.
Okay, so I gain information on the creature's vitals. I deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you always know its location. So when it says the you, does that mean me personally or you as in? Okay.
You.
How many exploits do you have?
I've only got one left. So who's next to me?
I think
I just turn to, what's your name again?
Ryoga?
Yeah, that dude. And just be like, should I ping it or should I track it?
Did you already ping it or have you gone yet?
I mean, that's my turn right now. That's my free action to ask you, should I ping it or should I target it?
See, you get free actions.
Knowing its vitals would be great.
What do I get with its vitals, just out of curiosity?
It's DM discretion because it's never going to be
Anything important?
anywhere in the book.
Oh, he once bit. He has a hangnail. Thanks, DM.
Yeah.
That's the best thing
No,
ever.
I'll give you something decent, but I'll make you roll for what it might be. If you want to use tracking. Yeah. So you look at him and you're like, fuck, this guy is enhanced. But I'm not giving you that because you didn't use tracking. But like,
tracking now.
you're using it now? You're using it now?
Yes, I'm using it right now. So
All right.
I'm gonna. Can I use my bonus action first and then my action? So like, I want to use my bonus action to cast tracking, and then I want to shoot it after I know things about it.
Yes. Okay. So with the bonus action tracking,
Mhm.
Inside your personal PC, give me a 1d6 roll.
Roll 1d6.
This guy has 6 augmentations.
Wow.
Yep. Number 3 is what I got.
Number 3 is what you get. Ooh, okay. Let me see.
Blood toxicity must be off the charts.
Yeah.
It's probably why he's so fucking wired.
On the crazy juice.
What is that?
You know the definition of insanity.
What?
Yeah. Hanging out with this group.
rolling this die every time in a combat.
So you see
that it really is, man.
that
awesome.
on his dominant arm, he has an anti-personnel unit. Originally designed by the Recurung cybernetic for use by the German military, it became popular among special forces as a sidearm. The popularity eventually spread to become a favorite tool by paramilitary groups around the world. This augmentation provides you with a K8MH pistol built directly into a hidden compartment on your arm. So you know there's a pistol instead of a hidden blade on his arm. Okay. Using a bonus action, you can use the gun to extend out of your arm. When hidden, this gun can only be detected by a relevant check of 30 or higher, and it can't be removed from you without surgery. So if you wanted to do a tech check, it would have taken 30 or higher, but tracking, you identify that his hand is also a gun.
All right.
That's sick.
Sounds awesome in roleplay.
It's like Barrett, I guess, from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah.
And so with that, I am going to shoot at his arm or whatever, you know what I mean, just for cinematic effect with my heavy pistol. Hopefully that shot something.
Nat 20.
Oh, but plus I get another 1d6 because I have tracking on it and because I shot it with a firearm. So
nice.
Succeed on a roll or attack.
Succeed on an attack roll.
Attack roll.
So I've done 17 total points of damage with that hit.
Damn.
You get 1d6 damage, huh?
Yeah, plus in addition to whatever my pistol does. So I get an additional 1d6.
Dang.
And then I'm going to take my little butt and do boop and then just hide around the corner.
Hide around the corner.
Yeah.
So he feels the scan and he like, I like this group. And he turns and he looks at you, Ryoga, right in the eye, and he goes, so what you got for me now? Come on, let's see it.
Is anybody super hurt? Can I see anyone who's super hurt?
Not super, just a little bit.
I'm 20. I'm at 40 points out of 61, so not super, but down 2/3.
23.
Down 2/3.
23 out of 32.
Okay. All right. Sounds like there's still time.
Yeah,
I'll leave that to your discretion as the healer.
I have the sheet.
Thanks for telling me, Aaron.
So I'm gonna just kind of peek around the corner there. Actually, oh, son of a gun. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. I have to, there we go. My pistol is still silenced, so I've got to shoot him at closer range. So I'm going to shoot him.
Do it.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
You're going to be happy.
It's another nat 20.
You guys are rolling really well. You found a way to hack it, and Thomas pulls the fortuitous circumstance card.
We're going to Taco Bell. Here we come.
Start thinking about how you want to use it, Thomas. Actually, give me a perception check right now.
There's a Taco Bell in this room and with a back door.
We're taking Wesley Snipes to Taco Bell.
Quick, it's the only restaurant available for some reason.
Perception of 23.
Wow.
As you go and you shoot at him. So what did you do in terms of damage?
Is that doubled?
It is doubled, and yep. So that's it. 11 points of damage.
They already doubled it.
Did they double it?
Yeah, they did double it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It rolled 2 dice plus 3.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, they didn't double it.
I was gonna say it because the heavy pistol is 2d6, isn't it?
Yeah, they did not double it. So that is
which means Amy's didn't double either.
Yeah, mine's 2d6 plus 4. So what's the regular?
We lost Amy's. She's done. That turn's gone.
I did 16 plus 3. I did 19 points of damage.
19.
So I get to roll 2 more d6s?
No.
Fortuitously, this sucks.
All right.
Talk about
Fortuitously, you gotta talk about
So as you shoot, he kind of he's like laughing at you with your helmet, and he looks at you as the one he recognizes in the camera. He ducks down, but you look past him and you see a camera behind him that's documenting all the action, but you also see a grate behind him, like a sewer grate. And now he goes, and now it's my turn. As
oh yeah, I forgot to move. I say that out loud.
So he he kind of ducks down, and he had his shotgun pointed to the ground, and he pulls the trigger at the little buddy on the floor.
Oh.
So mean. Where's my little buddy?
Little buddy.
I don't remember. Does he have disadvantage on that, or because it's at point blank range?
He doesn't, because he has a skill called Old School Battle Knowledge.
Oh, cool. I mean, not cool, but also
they do not suffer a disadvantage when making ranged attacks from an enemy within 5 feet. As a bonus, they may choose a target and ignore damage reduction or resistances against that target until their next turn.
Wow.
So it's one or the other. This one, he's going to use it to get rid of that 5-foot rule. And he rolls with his shotgun.
This is not DR anything though, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
What the hell?
How'd
You
it
have
go?
to actually roll a plus 11, Maker's Breath.
How's that happen?
There we go. Damn it to hell. Why are you guys rolling so well? And I'm rolling like crap.
I'm very happy.
So that
I'm re-rolling that.
hold on. Hold on.
What? Reroll what? What?
That still hits.
14 hits.
Yeah.
Little buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does hit little buddy.
Thank you,
I
Thomas. So
make him use his inspiration.
Yeah, make him use inspiration.
It's so Ingvar Chaos has triggered the boy.
Yeah.
So let's just
I mean,
not let Warren use the inspiration. Because it's gonna happen. We can just let it sit out here.
3d8. Little buddy gets hit with 20.
youch.
Yikes.
Oh my God.
Okay. That's fine.
Is he-
Everything's fine.
Is he still
He's
there?
standing. Yep. He goes,
Uh,
Guy.
Oh, I feel sad. now.
So he accidentally pulls the trigger as he ducks down and gets shot, and then he hears a yelp, and he pulls the trigger again because the doggy bark startles him.
I can't wait till we hit level 5 and I can do 2 attacks.
17.
Yep, 17 hits.
For 15.
Yeah, and little buddy goes, and then whimpers and like they just goes boom, 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 and then lays down.
Poor thing.
Little buddy actually shatters against the ground. And he drops his shotgun. And oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. And he pulls out of his back pocket a grenade. You guys see this happen in slow motion as he pulls the pin and he chalks it right over to where Vlund is. Slow motion DC 15. Everybody in that range. Wait,
I'm gonna
20
use
feet. Give me a second.
What am I rolling?
my reaction.
Deja, you too.
I have to pick up grenades and throw them back.
Do you have that reaction?
No.
I wouldn't
That's
be
amazing.
surprised.
That'd be a
really
great
cool.
monk ability to translate.
Is it a reflex save?
It is a reflex save.
All right, then I have danger sense, so I have advantage on this.
Do it. You rolled
Ouch.
one, didn't you?
That's a nat 1.
Oof, mate.
Can I re-roll that nat 1?
We're using the old rules, and the old rules you could.
Yes, you can. But I've
Yes.
got a
Mark up.
Yeah.
One
1d8
of-
after a saving throw.
Do we have a succeed on a saving throw? No, that's succeed on
No,
an
it's
attack
a
roll.
attack. But I mean, I'll second the second
Yeah.
chance in that reflex.
Me too.
Oh my goodness.
13.
At least it's not a nat 1.
Yeah. You still
So-
got a card.
Amy does not make it.
Wait, I want to re-roll. Do I want to re-roll?
Right.
Yes, reroll.
Okay, we've got enough re-roll ability.
What did you roll in?
And like an 8 or something terrible. And it's a reflex saving throw up at the top, right?
Yes.
Oh, good.
You pulled an Amy.
Amy.
Yeah, everybody drink.
I'm gonna burn this, Deja. Give me a 1d8 for your 19.
Oh,
My
nice.
19. Okay.
Thanks, Thomas.
2.
2. So
So that's a
17.
17.
Still makes it. But you guys, so Amy and Ryoga Kuroga are taking this full damage, and then Deja and Monium. Oh, let me roll for Vloond.
Yeah.
Because Bloon was at the epicenter of that shit.
He was. And Vloond is taking the full brunt of this.
How is Bloom doing health-wise?
Vloon looks tattered.
Ooh.
Is that
Vloon
technical
looks
word?
tattered. It is a 3d8 ballistic coming in hot. 13. Wow.
So I'm taking 11.
So 13 goes down to 6. I have it again because I'm still furying, so that's 3 points of damage
Is
to
it
me.
ballistic?
13 goes down to 6.
Yeah.
It's ballistic. So
Have it
13.
again to 3 because I'm still raging.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Screw this guy.
not great.
Oh, I did hit him with an ionized thing, but that's probably too late by now.
And on its next and final attack,
My goodness.
he pulls out the baton. Wait, Aaron.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was hoping you wouldn't.
Why would you roll the reflex? You're out of grenade range.
That's a
Yeah.
good question.
That
You
was
are
his-
out of range.
That was instinctual.
You're out of grenade range by 5 feet.
Yeah, I hit that prematurely.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't take that damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even add it.
But what he does do is he points his built-in pistol at your face. So he basically points at you. Why weren't you in there? And you watch as the gun his finger turns into a pistol.
Do I have time to speak at this moment?
Is that a bonus action for him to do that?
What, to turn his finger into a pistol?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. He already used it. You are absolutely right.
Oh.
So he just
Good
points
call,
his finger.
Thomas. Good
So he
catch.
just
Yeah, he points his finger at you, and it turns into a
Thinking
cop
gun.
pistol. He's rolling this at disadvantage.
it turns eventually into a pistol.
Yeah, because he already used his bonus action, right?
Yes. So he doesn't get battle knowledge as the bonus action, but he still does.
But it
Oh,
takes a bonus
you're
action
right.
to pull the pistol out.
It takes a bonus action for it to become the pistol.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna punch you in the face.
All right, bring it on. Got a strong jaw.
16.
Oh man.
I know that pain, my friend.
Exactly
Not-
it.
I mean, not at the
Exactly-
moment, but
And that hits
Yes, it hits.
for 6. Max damage, baby.
Okay.
oof.
Okay.
Boom. All right. So
Kind
with
of snap back, if I can.
get me in here. Come on. So with little buddy off of the map,
Mm-hmm.
basically in pieces.
He has 6 augmentations, right?
Yes. And that was the one that you saw. And he tried to do it. He couldn't, so he just popped Monium square in the nose. Boop. Old tricks are the best ones, hey? You would know about that, as he says to you, and he hits you right in the nose.
Monium.
I know.
I'm not a dog or shark.
Ballooned tried to hide behind whatever was remaining of the battle mech here, the sentry bot, and he is like not looking great. So he is going to get up.
Breathe, damn you.
30. And give like a war cry and run over. Can I occupy this dead space here?
I mean,
Yeah.
you said he's pieces, so sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's pieces.
It's a step around the pieces.
And he's gonna come through with the hidden blade. As Vlund is extremely bloodied.
Okay.
And he's way too tired to hit.
So do we want to spend some of our info? Let's spend some of our info on him.
Bring it.
Yeah.
All right. So he comes through the first slash, and again, you guys see that he is quickened reflexes. 14 does not hit Simon Phoenix. Phoenix Simon, trademark. Shit. And that's Vloon's turn as its Moniums go.
Sweet. No, it was Thomas that detected the gun in the arm, right?
It was Amy.
Or Amy.
Yeah, and I communicated all of that.
Over our comms.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now that I know that, I'm going to try and slice the arm off.
What? I didn't feel like
we have Neuralinks.
I didn't feel like saying all the words.
Wait, you've got the katana.
Yeah. I checked. No, I was given the katana because that was one of the leftover weapons that Deja had.
So I was just like, how is he going to slice it?
I'm going to try and get the root if I can, or maybe like a weak spot. I do have nose for trouble, so maybe I can sniff out a weak spot on his elbow before I strike it, like a normal, perfectly sociable person, robot.
I see cinematically as the hand was coming towards you inside your HUD, you were like calculating tensile strength and distance and range and like impact damage ratio as it like finally makes connections.
The cat onto the ledge.
Aw, you booped him.
It should only hurt this much. Indenting.
All right, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going for the strike. I want to cut off the arm if I can.
Are you nosing for trouble first?
Yes.
Repeat.
So now I will roll again.
Oh, dude, what? Repeat nose for trouble.
Boom. Oh, repeat like the rules of it?
Yeah.
As a bonus action, within a 60-foot range, you can point out a weakness on anybody, and it gives anyone advantage on the next attack.
And you're taking that advantage.
Yes.
All right. 17 does not hit. Do you want to try again? You want to use that advantage?
I just did. The first attack was 14.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing it after you did that, but okay.
No.
So you basically, you and Vloond are trying to dice him up, and he's just like coming through with these movements.
Would a D6 help the advantage? Wait, no. What rules are we going by?
I don't think you can use that.
We're using the old rule, so
0. What do we have a
We've
succeed
got a
on
card,
an attack?
though. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We have a succeed on an attack.
You do.
Yep.
Do we want to use that on this? How much damage can you do with a mono edge katana?
Can we use advantage on? Oh, it's a 1d8. Can we use advantage on the attack because?
What?
No, on the damage of the attack.
No. What? No. No way.
No. Wow.
What? No.
Thomas, put that in your
What are you
deck.
guys doing?
All the dumb ideas that we come up with on cards we want, put that in your deck.
Are you guys using this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay.
vote.
Roll your damage, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 8.
Yeah, it is 8. Well, the first roll, and this.
Suppose we could have waited till Deja went with the shotgun.
Thomas, when do I lie?
It's 8.
It's 8.
He did
I
8,
saw it.
but it's
It's 8.
cinematic. It's a katana.
Wait. How did he do? I don't see it. It's not in the chat.
Yeah, it is.
It.
Wait, it's.
Oh, you're taking the first one.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Oh,
So wow, we are cheating.
Yeah, they are, chat. They
We're not
totally
only,
are.
like, taking advantage on which attack, we're also taking advantage on which damage we
The
do.
damage roll, yeah.
We only cheated like one time.
You can have it. All right, Deja's up.
Cool.
Wait, did I lop off the arm?
No.
Oh, okay, got it.
So you basically like catch him in the arm, and he kind of like he blocks it, but you catch him, and like you notice sparks, but he kind of lowers his arm, and he looks at you, as he blocks it with his arm. You think that his arm might be a little toughened.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make another shotgun attack.
Boom.
May I reroll?
Yes, please.
Excellent.
24. What kind of damage do you do? Is that calculated in?
It's it's calculated into that. It's ballistic.
9 points of damage. Not fully taken, but 9 points of damage.
Good to know. Looking at it, would with my experience on the field, would I guess that it was reduced or that he's resistant to it?
You would see that he's resistant.
Do we care?
What?
Iron bullet. Do we care?
Oh, that was with armor piercing round. Just as an FYI, I don't know if that makes any difference, but it is with an armor piercing round.
What kind of shotgun?
It's a sawed off.
All right, give me 1 second here.
Sure thing.
Kai, what are you doing? I'm gonna say the damage. Yeah, go ahead.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to reload.
I go.
Oh, that's right. You're Kai.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah. No, I was like, I'm getting this in before my turn ends. Damn it! I'm reloading with armor piercing bullets. Go ahead.
Kai, your go.
So I'm gonna step out. I'm not going to go through all this movement, but I'm going to step out and hit him again with my pistol, which I don't know what is that damage. 22. Does that hit? Yes? No?
22
maybe?
does hit.
Roll 1d6. So I get an extra. Oh, that sucks. So for 10 points of damage, then I back up. And again, that's just regular.
Tactics? Why do you get an extra 1d6?
Because of tracking.
Tracking.
Yep.
Yeah, and
So
I'm annoyed that I didn't.
Yep. And so I am going to then back up and I'm going to reload my gun with ionized bullets and see if that does something else.
All right. So we've got boom. All right, Ryoga.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to touch my sister and put a patch on her, which is
I'm not an addict.
That's a weird
quick heal
Okay.
for a 7 points of healing.
That's nice, but maybe you should have gotten Vloon before you ran away.
That was a bonus action. Then I am going to move to Vloon and do a action of a basic heal, which is a 1d8 plus my tech modifier. On Vloon.
Is that +4?
That's 5.
Nice.
Woo, 10 points of damage.
10 points of healing. And I can only do that once more.
To Vloon.
To Vloon.
All right. So you start to see some of his open gashes scab over as the protein shots go in and start making their way into his body. He's feeling better and sprightly, and he feels reinvigorated, but he knows what that was, right? He felt a sharp jab, and now he knows what that was. But now, Phoenix is looking around. He goes, "Whoa, we're bringing the party to me, huh?" As he is going to move this back a little bit.
What's happening?
So he's going to move one through Monium and Vloon's space. And he's going to settle over here. As he comes by, he's going to turn around and he's going to go peekaboo and pump shots at Monium.
Oof. Oh.
You get attacks opportunity?
Yeah, I was going to say, doesn't everybody get an AOO, like including Ryoga?
Melee.
Melee.
I don't think he came within my reach.
Yeah. Definitely Vloon and Monium.
And my sword is currently on the ground. So I would say I would happily punch him.
So Vloon takes a swipe and he misses. Monium also swipes through with the katana.
Doing it. Oh.
With cannon fire.
Yeah. Can we inspire, please? What? Let's inspire. some of this nonsense.
Moniums. Let's inspire Moniums.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Sled balloon.
Thank you. Oh.
No.
Did you aim it?
I
Damage roll.
think I did.
You want to inspire Vloond or no?
Sure.
Should we? Yeah.
I think yes. Every chance that we have to get damage on this guy.
Yep.
Throw it immediately.
Oh, you get a card.
it as well.
Oh,
I give
God.
myself a card for that.
Oh, damn it.
One. I won't take it. But I made a mistake. In the quickened reflex attempt to dodge your swipes, he picks up his shotgun because he did drop it. So that takes one action off the board. But you notice, actually, everyone, Deja, Monium, and Ryoga, give me a perception check.
Oh.
Ooh, I get a card, eh?
Damn.
Ooh, I
And
get
we
a card.
Yay.
I
Yes,
get 1d6 after throw, and you get 1d6 after a throw. They kind of wipe each other out.
Weird.
Oh,
Oh,
you get a
damn it.
card.
And then I get another card, 1d12 after making a throw.
Thomas, it was the same as no one winning just a moment
You didn't
ago.
even need to roll.
So-
because you had already seen it.
There was nothing really that you could have this wouldn't have benefited, this wouldn't have hurt you, but what it does do, it gives Monium advantage on his reflex throw because slyly Phoenix Simon drops another grenade as he runs out of that space. So everyone makes DC saving throws, reflex saving throws.
What about me?
You, I think, are too
I'm
far
around the
out.
corner.
Let
Yeah,
me
'cause
see.
I'm closer
no.
to him.
Nope.
What?
You are in there. Everyone. You are in blast radius. 20 feet. He drops it right at Vloon's foot.
Damn.
Calculating. Yeah, I'm good.
I still have my danger sense.
Aren't you?
Roll it again, Monium.
Wait, why?
Ooh.
Wait, why roll it again?
God
You have
damn.
advantage if you wanted it, but you don't.
Oh, no.
Advantage, and I still roll like garbage.
Oh Jesus, criminy!
Somebody has a 1d6, or you can use inspiration.
If I use inspiration, would I roll again at advantage since I had advantage on the roll?
I give you one.
I mean, it can get worse, but
Not much. Actually, can I use one as well? Because I got a 4.
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
second you if you'll second me.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Because a 4 and a 5 is terrible.
Yeah.
And 15, I'm hoping.
But a 3 is even worse.
That's a card.
How many Amy's tonight? Miss
Not-
on an attack roll.
That's an Emma. That's an Emma.
Not
it's a
worser.
fail. It's a
More
critical
worser.
fail.
I mean, I think I still failed it, but at least it's better.
Did everyone except Monium fail?
I think so.
Teamwork. I love it when a plan
Wait,
comes
that's
together.
right.
Oh, God, no.
9 damage, Monium. You take half of that, right?
Yeah.
Deja, what do you take?
I was
4?
hoping none.
4 of that, yeah.
4 of that. So he basically, in one quick combat veteran style movement, picks up his shotgun, rolls out as he drops a grenade, and goes into the main area. Everybody takes 9 damage except Deja and Monium. And he turns and he looks.
DC? Was 15?
15 was the DC. Oh, you made it.
Yeah.
You made it. I'm sorry.
So I'm going to take 4, DR down to 2.
You made it. And
Good feeling.
2 actions. He's gonna pump, and he's gonna look at Deja and he goes, "My turn, beautiful." Boom, boom.
He complimented you.
Wow.
Nice of him.
And he misses coming out of that first roll.
So like I hear him say your turn beautiful, and I just like shift a little bit. I don't even move all that much, just sort of pings off my shoulder.
You see the barrel in his, like, he's wired up, and you see in your kind of calm sort of sense that his line of sight is not on you, and it ricochets off. But he goes in typical Phoenix Simon fashion, "Oh, don't worry, I'll hit you with the next shot." As he fires at you again. Nat 20.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Oh.
31 to hit.
Damn.
31 to hit.
Damn.
I'll figure it out, but that's not fair.
3D.
Ouch.
8.
This is gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
Doubled, you just take normal damage, I guess.
Yeah.
13 points of damage. Boom, boom. And with that, like, you hear the entire shot, and you hear all of the explosions because, like, the crowd is just like murmured. No one is like talking. And with that explosion, you notice that, wait, what was the damage on the explosion? 9. Vlund is hurt. But Monium, you notice also that the grate kind of tilts loose.
Noted.
Similarly, you also hear a very loud vibration and a bang, like seismic bang. The entire building just shakes. And you notice in the middle of the action, Phoenix Simon kind of look up. And that is his go. Vloon pulls himself out of the rubble and basically crawls back to behind where the camera can see him. And starts to use his strength. But he can't. But Monium, you recognize that he's trying to pry the grate open.
Okay. Wait, did he? No, he already moved from my space, right?
This guy, yes. He did. Yeah. You swung and you missed.
God,
Swang.
Classic
You swang and you missed. With that top of the order, you hear another very large boom. It basically registers as like a 2.1. If you could see the crowd, you would notice that the crowd is also like, what the hell? And the sharpshooters are back on point. Monium, you're up.
Can I passively check real quick? Is it an action to check and see if the revolvers are anywhere near me, even though I assume they're... I'm just asking.
The guns?
Yeah.
No.
I was right. Okay. Then I was assuming they weren't there, but I wanted to ask anyways.
No, man.
Okay. Then I'd rather...
circumstances.
All the guns are at you.
This guy had the guns, dropped them when he accidentally dropped his grenade. They're undamaged on the floor, and right next to Monium.
And unlocked.
Bio-locked to Monium.
Yep.
So
I don't even have bio.
He didn't. Okay. Bio. That is an amazing use of fortuitous circumstance. Great job.
I love it. Well done.
Yes. But it can't be a bio-locked weapon. It's got to be a revolver.
Old-fashioned revolvers?
Yeah, like your old buddies.
Like not your exact ones, but
just one revolver fell out of his pocket, Monium, right at your foot as he rolled away and was miraculously thrown about and undamaged by the concussion of the gun.
Okay, so I can't take a second bonus action as the other revolver. Just one revolver.
Just one.
Nice. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just clarifying. Yes, I pick it up.
Okay.
I'm running to pick it up. I just leave it. I just like staring at it.
That's nice. Hey, buddy, you dropped something.
I've moved on to swords in a gunfight. I'm gonna pick up the gun, and yeah, I really want to heal myself at this moment. I'm gonna ask this as a team question. Is anyone planning on healing momentarily?
Great.
Yeah,
great.
I'm really hoping that Ryoga recognizes that I'm at a third health and could use some assistance, but I'm aiming at the great.
I got 13 left. I just don't want to die, but I will shoot this one. I forget his name.
You're gonna shoot Vlund? He's with us.
No, the other dude. The one with the gun. The one with the...
The asshole.
The asshole. Thank you, Tiana. She gets me.
And not Simon Phoenix.
Yeah. Yes. Yes?
All right.
Yes.
Let's get an attack roll.
All right. Revolver 1.
Ooh, nice.
It feels good to be back. All
So
right.
what you rolled 2. I'll take your first one.
No, wait. I don't need to roll 2 for 1 revolver, though, right?
Why did it roll twice?
Let's.
It's in your first slot.
It didn't roll twice for
Yeah,
me.
you can't put it in your first slot.
You put it in your first slot on roll 20, and it'll roll 2 attacks.
For some reason, it's one of those weird bugs that roll 20 has sometimes.
Oh, 1 and a 2. Yeah.
But your
Every time.
damage roll is 11.
Nice.
So, yeah, 20 hits.
Take that, game.
So, you guys have put enough damage into him, but you see him like he's not as sprightly as he was, but he's definitely not down. And to him, this is a game. This is an absolute game. He is having the time of his life right now. As Deja goes, you hear another very loud as a little from the high ceiling start, plaster and things start to kind of come down.
Does this feel like an explosion at reasonable range? Or like someone grenading their way through something? Because I mean, we just lived through a couple explosions. Does it feel like that body shaking down to your bone horror?
Would it be worth it a perception roll? Yeah, no. It feels like not explosion, but like someone is trying to like demolish the building.
Shit.
What I imagine a wrecking ball or like the things to be inside to feel.
Sure.
Something is breaking through and it's not being very polite.
Great. All right. Then I'm going to move over next to Vloond and comms to the other. It feels like the building is on its way down. We need to get out. And make try to pry the grate off. And
before you move, give me a perception check.
Perception, certainly.
12. You walk over to the grate and you look right up before you do anything, and you notice that there's a camera staring right at you.
Yep, I knew the camera was there, but if the building's coming down, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
And I'm still furying, so I have advantage on strength check if it's a strength check to get it off.
Let's see it.
I can't see it. Yeah.
16. What's up?
Nothing. There's 2 strikes there.
As he sees you running in the opposite. Hey, party's over here. Where you going, man? But you do pry. I'm gonna say 16 didn't get it. But you do pop it up, and you feel like one more of those, you'll probably get it if you don't pull it off outright.
Okay.
And
and can I like bonus action punch myself in the face?
Yeah, yes you can.
I'm kidding.
Why are you doing that?
Because if I do not give or receive damage in a round, my fury ends, and I'd like to have advantage on this strength check and maintain my resistance to everything that this guy's throwing at me.
All right.
Do I have to roll to hit myself? Like, I'm a willing target.
Just give me 1d6.
Cool.
Subconsciously, you might not be willing.
Yeah,
2.
Non-bludgeoning.
2, which is brought down to 1.
So you're just psyching This fucking great.
Basically.
Give it another go.
It's like this fucking great in this fucking building, this fucking stupid game that you fucking got us into, Monium. Fuck you.
Hello.
I think that was, hold on, I hear that. I think overcomes. I was like, I think that was Ryoga when he broke the door behind us.
No. This is Ozu. This is why we're here.
Kai is up.
Ah!
That's a confidence screen.
So you're running over into everyone's crowded in that corner.
I don't like that.
Best idea ever, but who needs, how far did I move, just out of curiosity? Who needs healing?
Ooh, I don't think you make it that far, Amy.
What do you mean you don't think I make it that
That
far?
was 40 feet. That was 40 feet. So you go here, 15. I mean, even if you did a straight line, that's 40 feet, but let's go 10, 15. You're probably right about here. You know what? You go there. Yep, you're fine. You're fine there.
Okay. Well, but here's the question: is that now I can't heal anybody but myself. You know what? And that's fine. I'll do it.
Monium needs.
Do I heal Monium? Oh yeah, that's right. Should I heal Monium? That's right. I forgot.
I'm sweating a little.
Do you want to roll it or should I roll it? I forgot what's healing.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, you can roll it.
Impact?
So as you run,
healing, right?
Yeah, which is what? 1d8 plus who?
It's you have a different healing than I do.
No, I have the same healing.
Healing.
So while you guys are like, as you run past him, and you decide what you're gonna do, you hear Phoenix, wait, hey, party's this way, where you guys going? And he sees you guys clustered together, and he reaches into his pouch for another one of his pineapple friends, just in time for another very large rattle. Boom! To shake the building, plaster coming down, and he kind of drops that grenade. But he's looking up, and he still kind of sees you guys. So,
and Monium gets 10 points of healing.
Ah, yes.
Buddy, but building's coming down.
10 points of healing.
I
am following.
I'm not good at strength checks. Is it my go?
It is Ryoga's go.
I'll toss a frag grenade at him.
Ooh, the last one, eh?
Yeah. Back at you. This is a Mark 1 frag grenade.
Aim for the back of his throat.
What?
With the grenade.
So I believe
it's a deck save, yeah.
15, but this dude is quick. Wink,
maybe
wink.
I should just get out of here instead and try a strength check.
Well,
I respect this grenade thing though.
I mean, to be fair, none of you are very strong.
Yeah. What?
You rolling? What are you rolling?
No, he rolls a deck save.
All right, go with the frag grenade.
All right, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that I've got this. Okay, one is +2. Hit me, boom. So he sees that it's coming in hot, and he's like, "That's my move!" And he rolls out to the side. We playing catch now? So what kind of damage is he taking?
What do I need to roll?
3d8? No, Mark 1. What is the Mark 1?
Mark 1 is 2d8, I think.
2d8.
Plus anything, or
Shall
just
I
2d8?
get the cheater book out?
2d8.
9.
9 points of damage. If it's
I should have just shot him.
2d8 sounds good. If it's not, that's on me for not being butched up.
Yes, it's 2d8. I have the PDF open.
Cool.
This is not the vehicles.
I definitely should have just shot him.
9 points of damage. It kind of, the concussion clips his foot. Ow! He's like, I love these things. Don't you love these things? As like the grenade goes off near him.
And I'm gonna move to right there. Like
Thomas, give me a perception roll.
18.
18. At 18, what you do wind up seeing, finally breaking through to the other side, is one last very large boom. As you see a bunch of reclaimer units break through the door, followed by a very familiar voice in the back. So essentially what happens, Tom, is you chuck the grenade and you peek around the corner to like the rest of this in time to finally hear a final doosh jolt as the big steel door through the corridor comes down. And you see 2 heavy mecha suits come through and 6 retirement officers that you remember seeing from the Sumiyoshi Kai, followed by a bald, tall African-American gentleman donned in all black, and says, "Get them, do not let them escape." As Ozu is on the premises, and he was not polite at all about making his way into the basement of the Sumiyoshi Kai. But what you now see also in the stands are Kagemi Boys and other rival Yakuza. They're fighting up there. This whole Kumite has just been thrown for a loop. This is not what we bet on. This is crazy. I want my money back. You hear it goes from quiet to concern to now it's like a riot in the stands. And some of the Kagemi Boys have come down and are fighting and having a shootout with the mech and the retirement officers. And there's some more chaos happening in the stands up top. So I don't know if you can have that entire view up there. Yeah. But basically, it's the Wild West.
So I relay this bit of information. Shit's getting real down here.
Accurate.
That literally means nothing to me.
I'm like, Ozo and his mechs are here.
To save us?
No.
So now in Vloon's go, he hears the gunfire in the other side. He's like, "My God, to let anybody into this game. Hey guys, wait for me." And he goes off full sprint in the opposite direction, firing guns as he shoots, firing guns as he runs. Shotgun, he knows it's not gonna make it that way, but he wants in on the action. And he's completely forgotten about you, and he's in a dead sprint in the opposite direction.
Wow.
What a shame.
And Vloond is gonna roll strength. And Vloon, with Deja's help, pops the grate open. And you guys are staring down a dark cavern. Deja, perception.
Do I get advantage because I have dark vision?
I was just gonna say regular, but yeah, advantage. Take it.
Neat.
16.
16,
The
16.
universe works
How do you
itself
do
out.
that?
I don't know.
That's perfect.
You look down, you see a ladder that leads down a long way down, essentially to a series of tunnels. You hear scattering, but you don't know if that's, it's loud in here. So you have no idea what it. You get the idea that there might be things down there.
All right, I will relay that back to my fellows and tell them to get over here, get down the ladder. We don't have a lot of time.
Okay. Who's
Noted.
next?
Vloond is up, and Vloond is the first one. He didn't even wait for you to tell them that. So
yeah, I know.
Vloond is gone. And Vloond makes his way down into here. Little buddy does not come with you unless you carry a corpse.
Nope, not carrying a corpse.
Who's the next one down?
I'm gonna be the last one down.
I've been father before, and I'll go.
All right.
I'll be, as soon as I can.
So I'm gonna say the next one down is Monium. It's not a free fall, but you guys are all down in the basement. I'm just doing it copy one by one.
Okay.
But you guys are down below, inside, essentially a musky sewer area, with nothing behind you, just only one path in front of you.
Shutting off nose receptors.
Yeah. And inside that's where we're going to take our first break of the game. Our first.
There's at least 5 or 6 coming. Don't worry.
Cool. Are we here till midnight? Let's do this.
Are we triggering? Are we doing a giveaway? Did that happen?
I'm triggered.
So the
it's for the next one.
That's up to Ingvar Chaos. When we come back, that's up to Ingvar Chaos if he wants to do the giveaway tonight or on tomorrow. So I will leave that up to Ingvar Chaos.
Yeah.
So, but we'll take a break and we'll see what's going on.
Yes, sir.
You have all the power.
Thank you guys for staying with us through that first half. See you when we get back. welcome back, Jungle Friends. Thank you for joining us on the second half of this Monday evening's Carbon 2185. I think that was like record time for a restroom break among the team. We made it back very, very quickly, so we're going to try to get through this because we're operating on an expedited timeline. The team just got serendipitously, almost fortuitously lucky that
there's a Taco Bell down here.
That there is a Taco Bell somewhere.
Oh no,
there's
Dennis
only
Leary is down here.
Yes, Dennis Leary is very much down here. To eat Taco Bell.
And Dan Cortez too. They're hanging out. They're like old school friends. They
Also Jack Black.
Can't get rid of Jack Black, man. He's gonna outlive us all. So while they were engaged with a legendary cyberpunk, literally that's what it is inside the book, page 257. He was distracted. I think it's 257. Let me see. Let me make sure.
Actually,
everybody.
267. 267.
Everybody, quick.
That's the mech, right? It's a CR like 7.
CR10.
What?
Holy
legendary cyberpunk. Oh man, yeah.
And I've been very you guys got very lucky. I'm kind of curious in the theater of the mind how Ozu and the mechs are faring against Phoenix Simon.
Probably not well, because like CR10, good lord.
Phoenix Simon was a handful, and the crowd knew him. They knew that when he comes in, he's basically the cleanup crew, mopping up the floor. They thawed him out and brought him over from the U.S., and Kumite is his life now. He was stuck in cryo chain. Anyway, Ozu, having seen you guys last episode on the underground stream, immediately came to track down what he thinks is his property, Monium, as he broke down the Kagemi Boys hideout. This man is a one-man wrecking crew, but he thinks he has Sumiyoshi Kai backing, so he can do whatever he wants in his mind.
He thinks one man, two men.
He thinks he can do whatever he wants. He is still a foreigner here. He stands out like a ink spot in a bowl of milk here. So taking down their national pastime is not really playing well, but you do hear loud bangs from up above as Deja is the last one down the grate, and she kind of pulls it through to cover her tracks. But I want everyone to do a perception check.
Sweet.
Pow.
20, nice. So, yeah. So,
sorry.
As Deja comes down and she pulls the grate, she remembers that this, you guys were in a heated battle, and it's really easy to forget when you're fighting for your life that this is basically a live streaming webcam audience. And there was a camera positioned in the chamber where you made your exit. So putting 2 and 2 together, people probably know where you went.
They're in the chat. They already know.
They're talking to each other. The online forums are raging. Yeah.
Look, the only person that I'm looking to slow down is Ozu, and the Phoenix guy is probably going to slow him down for a minute, so he might not have a chance to look at the stream until later.
So in front of you, you guys have a large tunnel, which you can see extends. Well, Deja probably needs to take the lead, but it's very dark, so any skill checks outside of Deja and Monium will be at a disadvantage. Vloon is limping behind to you guys. A flashlight peers down the tunnel.
Nice.
You hear the gunfire as it's kind of deadened, but you do still feel the rumble thud above. As you make your way through the tunnel, you are greeted by an impasse. A 4-way chamber. I don't know if you zoom out on that so you get an idea of where we're at, but you guys got a choice to make.
All right. Before we make any choices, I want to look at Ryoga and say, hey, you got any of the healing bots left?
Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself. Are you gonna heal other people?
I've got 2 nano packs if anybody needs them.
I could use
nano pack Deja.
Thank you.
You can go ahead and roll that. And
I would love one.
And the other one goes to Monium.
Nice.
Ooh, actually, I've got 3.
I give myself 9 points of healing.
I'm going to use the last one on Bloom to give him 2d4 plus 2.
I'm trying to remember if I grabbed one of the nano packs, but I don't remember. Nice.
I can't remember. I think you gave them to
Do
somebody.
I roll it, Thomas, or do you?
You can roll it. And Tiana, if you could microphone.
Yeah.
6. That helps.
And let me look at my sheet because I do have healing left and I'm down. Is anyone else really bad?
I'm within 5, but I don't have that many to begin with, so.
Okay. So
Wound is less than half, but he's okay.
I'm slightly under half, so.
I'm sitting pretty.
My down by 5 is the equivalent of Deja's half.
yeah.
So
right,
you guys
so
are talking, you're figuring this out. Vloond has just got his eyes fixated on the grate, just waiting for something to come through it. Yeah, he thanks you for the heals, and he nods.
Yeah. Let's get us all out of here and figure out what we're gonna do. I mean, here's the downside. We might be known. No, actually, we don't know that there are people out there watching.
You just saw a camera. You have no idea where the camera went. Yeah,
we don't know that there's an audience.
But we kind of understand.
Global.
Well, I mean, we kind of understand that they are. Not to have this. Can we have this discussion while we're walking?
Yeah. Let's move quick.
I feel like we would know there's an audience because you just spent 20,000 longs to bet against Monium. So somebody's got to be like.
He spent it to bet against me.
Oh yeah.
Accidents.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's what he calls teamwork.
Yeah. Somebody gets paid. Doesn't matter.
So if we're coming up on that intersection, I want to look around, cautiously peek around each corner to see what I can see within my dark vision range.
Okay. Within your dark vision range, I will say that you see to the left, you see a dumpster with beaten up Monium parts to it. To the right, straight ahead, you don't really see much. And down below, you see that it kind of arrows around into a corner.
I should be able to see a little bit farther than that straight ahead because I have 60 feet dark vision.
Yeah, not drawn to scale. Yeah, it's not drawn to scale, really.
Got it. All right, I'm going to relay that to the others. Can I see if is the Monium beaten up parts? Is it still alive, or is it?
It's yes. It's basically kind of like it's just moving. It's quote alive. But yeah, it's in parts in the dumpster.
I'm gonna pass that back to the team as well. I'm not making.
They're still around the corner. I don't know that they can hear you.
Comms.
Well, yeah.
Damn it! All right.
There's Monium parts over there.
There's a Monium that is kind of still alive and moving, but in parts.
Can we have our Monium ask that Monium how to get out of this place?
Yeah,
I would love to inspect it. Yeah, and that.
That's good. I was gonna rip parts off of it for later.
Just later. Just let's ask it what it knows first before we start ripping its arms off.
Let it die as it lived.
You walk through the corner, Monium. You walk basically up to the dumpster.
Yeah, I would like to make my whole way right next to this Monium and see what I can pull off.
As you walk closer, you start to see other ones. Give me a stealth roll.
Good Lord.
Wow.
You stumble upon them and they notice you. They look at you and then they look back to the screen. And then they look at you. You're supposed to be up there. What are you doing down here?
A simple malfunction in the rather conventional events of the game. I think this is a minor miscalculation. We are waiting down here in the meantime.
Perception check.
Okay.
Actually, no, not perception check.
Sense motive.
Deception?
Deception.
The other option.
Yeah.
It can't be persuasion.
Let me see if I get this right.
Try that one next.
Yeah, deception. Or performance, whichever one's higher.
Thanks, Thomas.
Deception or performance. Isn't your people high?
Yeah.
No, yeah, but persuasion's great.
You didn't sound like a persuasion. It sounded like a lie.
It did. Okay, deception. Yeah, I'm just gonna deceive those.
Just roll it. It's
I
only
will.
die.
Oh,
Nat 20.
But don't you like hanging in the anticipation a minute before?
Advantage on a saving throw. All right.
Yes.
So you guys have got 2 cards, 1d6 after a saving throw, and then advantage after a saving throw. And I've got 3, all of them negative to saving throws. But the Moniums look at each other. Their neural links go, allow us to show you back to the ring. This direction, please.
No further assistance. Oh, can I interject or no?
Yeah.
No further assistance. I am the Monium leading them back to the ring. Please enjoy the games as you see them.
It is not in this direction. It is back where you came, to the right.
Of course. I thought in a quick intermission I could inspect this Monium to see what parts may help me help them fight slightly longer. Not survive, of course.
I'm going to sneak right to here and calms Monium to just be like, just run. Run.
Right.
All right. Where are you running to?
I hear that.
Do
I
it.
think.
I pull out my last ionide grenade. Run.
Are you running,
sorry.
Monium?
I'm
Are you
sorry.
staying? What are you doing?
I'm trying to keep up the facade and walk casually out of the room, even though I
Okay.
hear run in my ear. But if you throw a grenade, that is a wrench equivalent to a grenade in my plan.
Get out of there.
You can dodge a
As
wrench.
soon as I see his skinny little ass past my field of vision, boop around the corner.
You throw a grenade?
Initiating casual skinny ass moving program.
That's the quote of the night.
Initiates casual skinny ass.
What kind of
Moving
grenade?
program.
The ionized ones that I have. My last
Is
EMP.
It's an amp.
Your last EMP?
Ooh, we shouldn't wait for the Ozo? Oh well, just use Mother Monium.
Ozu isn't a
Where did you chuck it?
I don't know. I can't see right now.
I don't know.
I am there.
This thing has a 20-foot radius, and what effect it has on ammonium, it's going to have on all Moniums.
I'm having problems with my computer, and it's mostly just me.
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
Monium, which one are you? You're this weird circle. Are you running yet?
I'm this one. I was trying to. I described. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I start moonwalking back and
moonwalking.
Okay.
Right.
So
I deceived them.
Right here, so I get all of them.
All right.
Right here.
So
boom.
DC 15. I'm going to roll it 3 times. First guy fails. Second guy fails. Third guy fails. They all fail. And they're all
touchdown.
Give me 1 second. They're all down for the count, but so is the port that they're in front of, the console, and the door. So it is officially all electronics in that area are dead, and yeah, that's that.
But there's a door up there?
There was a door over there.
The door goes back to the arena, is what they just said, right? If your comm was open, were your comms open during that whole conversation?
No, they were saying that that this is not the way. The way to the arena is back the way that you came to the right.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, I wanted to communicate that to the rest of everybody.
So with that dull thud, you also see some spicers come around the corner. What? You know, they're really just like on edge, but they're kind of peeking. They're staring at you, you're staring at them, they're staring at you, you're staring at them.
Yeah, you wanted upstairs.
I'm gonna pull the shotgun back down and casually like pop it open, reload, pop it back closed, and hold it up and say, "You don't want to be here right now." Trying to intimidate them to get the fuck out of my way.
To run?
Yeah, I want them away from me.
Intimidation roll.
Cool.
And I wanna, as she's doing, I wanna be like, yeah. And where's the Taco Bell?
God damn it.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
Classic
Taco Bell
Ryoga.
right around the corner.
Can I try that again, please?
Fail on a save throw.
Yes.
Yeah, we got them.
We got 20.
We got to use Tamagos.
At some point. Well, it was better.
Love
Not
tomatoes.
great, but better.
Um,
I have proficiency in this. It's very frustrating.
They are looking at each other, and one of these guys kind of inches through, doesn't really get into your space, but then they like make a beeline this way.
Oh.
No
worry, they're cowards.
That door's not going
I mean, that door's not going up. You said it yourself.
And then, just like that, you see him beeline all across your face in this direction as they scatter.
Let's follow them.
Sure.
Why not?
Right.
Are you sure we don't want to try the door first and see if we can actually just get it
There's
open?
actually a terminal over here,
or that.
or something. Is that something that is happening?
So, essentially what you see is down the corridor that they came from, you hear kind of like a low hum and rumble, and you see loose wires. And essentially what you make out to be happening was these guys were siphoning off power for their own personal uses. They just happen to be druggies.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an open console there, but they also are taking off in another direction.
So I just think, Kai, there's a console here. We need to get a map of this place or something. See if there's any way we can get out of here.
Okay, I'll try that because obviously I don't think that, well, yeah, let me try that.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna glance at Monium and say, are you going to be upset if I eliminate the problem that these other Moniums will cause?
Of course not. They are not me.
All right.
What you must.
Then while they're prone and unconscious, basically, I'm going to take them to pieces with a sword.
If you find, actually, I'm gonna help you with that.
All right.
But from like the back, I'm gonna try and scan from a distance for parts that might be
sure
salvageable, upgradable, or that might give us any more info that we don't already have. I'm just spreading out a broad net.
Yeah, I'm not a mechanical person. I'm not good at that sort of thing. But if you see something and you want me to pry it out, tell me and I'll pry it out for you.
Excellent. Tear away. I will ignore the existential part of this.
Needs a new flux capacitor.
All right, so Thomas seconded a reroll, which is not so much better. I'm just sucking at this.
So you try to hack it. And so I'm going to move you for aesthetics sake, right? You're over here. You guys go over here. You guys are over here. And you guys go up this one tunnel. And Vloond is just kind of sitting in the crosswalk, having watched the party just kind of split. And then the quote unquote enemies go down this completely dark, unknown corridor as he hears them. Essentially, he tells you it sounds like they're climbing a ladder. So watching you hack droids over on the left side and watching you try to make sense of this glowing console, you come over to the port and you notice that it is a power cell. You inside it, you basically see that it is you recognize the directories as sort of like power flow. Like there's just nothing else to discern from it. You know that it is one of the breakers for like one area of the building.
You know what? I think escaping by shutting off a breaker is not the greatest idea right now.
Right. I think escaping and having the doors work
is a better idea.
Yeah. Or is it?
I don't know. Let's get out of here though.
Yeah. Let's follow those Kagemi Boys.
So you see the door that you EMP'd. You just makes sense logically that like that might be it, because all the other doors are online and that one is offline.
Oh, so I could actually try and just reset the breaker.
No, there's no, there's not, you can't like, if your CPU isn't holding power, like you're not going to turn on the machine.
So we could wait a minute.
Yeah, it's only a minute.
But let's go and see if we can't get out of here any other way.
We can't turn it off and turn it back on again.
That was the dragon's treasure hoard behind that door that we're gonna miss.
Probably.
We can't turn it off and turn it back on again. Have we learned nothing from the IT guys?
Well, and I mean, I'm systematically taking the Moniums apart specifically so that when that minute runs out, we're not dealing with them and we can get through the door. And Vlund passed along that he heard
they're going up a ladder.
They're going up a ladder.
Ladder, yeah.
A ladder.
So I'm gonna vote that we deal with what's down here first.
There's nothing to work. You mean we wait a minute for this door?
I imagine it would have taken a minute for you to go look, figure out what's going on at the console, and come back.
All right, let's be right at the door, ready for it to come back online.
I regret not questioning one of the screaming running men.
Well,
so the screaming running men, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. All three of them are gone. And you guys are just waiting around?
It's a minute. It's not like waiting around.
There's a gunfight upstairs. It's like a pandemonium. I don't know. Gun battles don't last that long. But
it's me.
All right.
It's a ruckus.
It's a me. Ammonium.
So you start to see the patterns of a blinking console on the machine next to the blast door.
Ooh, I want to try and hack it.
Okay. Do we have the arm again or no? Does anybody have the arm back?
No, I chucked it.
We threw the arm away?
I was a little busy.
I just want to hack it just to see if, just to see if, yeah, exactly.
Just to get better numbers. I hate you.
Oh my God.
So what are you hacking? What are you looking for? What are you hacking?
So the terminal. So I am looking for schematics, power to doors to be able to get this thing to get out of here.
So you're in the console and you're typing through the directory of the console looking for stuff. Okay. You do see, this a serial number on the same door that you are next to.
And what appears on the blueprints or whatever it is, what's behind it?
No blueprints, just, access to the door.
So then I type in that the number that's on the door. I type that in to see what comes up in a search.
Yeah.
Siri,
so
find me this door.
Don't activate your pocket Siri, mate.
Yeah.
You realize that it is a freight elevator.
Because trapped in elevators is another great
I'd rather
place
take
to
the
be.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to open the door?
I mean, freight elevator or stairs.
Oh God. I feel like there's a mech back there.
Only if I can wear it.
Right around in it.
Should we let's everybody go to the other end of the hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna open this door and we can run and hide from whatever's back there.
Or should we send Monium in to see what it is?
And we send one of the. Never mind.
So
I look at the disembodied Monium.
As Vlund is not on your Neuralinks, and he's sitting there listening, and he sees Kuroga and Deja come back, and he's like, "What?"
We're gonna open the door and see what's behind it first.
Okay. And we're just gonna stand here and wait.
Well, I'm not gonna stand in front of a door if something terrible comes out. And...
So I'm gonna go here, program the door, run and hide behind this thing.
Oh, so you can put it on a timer. All right. And Monium, you're still in the same spot that you were.
Yep. No. I want to move. I'm just thinking.
This is why this is better than the theater of the mind, right? Because I have evidence. Where are you when you said you were when said right? You're in control of your characters. I am out of this.
I will be behind Rio Thomas. Behind my
Great.
Vloon, seeing that, instinctually kind of goes behind the corner and just like puts his back against the wall and peers. And are we ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Your timer counts down as Deja and Kuroga stand in the alley as the freight doors open to a 20 by 20 freight elevator. Empty.
Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. But at least we're all still alive.
I still don't want to get in that elevator. Let's take the ladder.
I will legit scan for invisible things.
I will legit scan for invisible things. I think that's the quote of the night.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, is active camo a thing in this world?
No.
Like,
is this all of a sudden where we went from Running Man
Predator?
to I was going to say Demolition Man to Predator? Like, what's happening?
I am a robot. I don't know where the line is.
With that said, you hear another very loud seismic bang, and the spray burst of gun peppering are starting to resonate a little bit closer.
Yeah. Should we split the party?
Yeah, sure. I'm going up the ladder.
No.
I run and I'm going up the ladder.
Yeah,
you guys can do whatever you want.
No, I'm with you.
Me too, because A, those guys knew how to get out and they were up to no good. And B, when the DM says, "Are you sure you don't want to go in here? Are you sure you don't want to go in here?" You know he's just gonna kill you anyway.
Yeah.
Wave his magnificence.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. So Vloon kind of follows. He is a stranger in this land, and he recognizes you guys are strangers too. And he, who's the first one up out of the thing?
I am.
I am.
Both you
whatever.
I am.
I'm like,
I'll go second. I will happily go second.
I would like to capture as much of the recording with my eyes as possible of this creature, robot machine, before I go.
What creature?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. Down the hall or the elevator.
The elevator was empty. You guys were
what if it was invisible? Okay.
I mean, no one detected anything. No
All right,
one
whatever.
Sensed
I'm just going to be the last one to follow up. I'm just going to.
He put on his heat-seeking predator vision. Didn't you know that? Weren't you there for that discussion? We had went from Demolition Man to Predator.
Totally.
Duh.
All right. I'm gonna climb up the ladder. I imagine because they got out, it's reasonably easy to get out. It's not like, heaving something up and out.
Yeah. So as you guys climb the ladder, you look up the ladder. It is a climb. It is a decent climb with stages and like shelvings and stages. And as you climb more and more, you start seeing pockets of light, as if this is kind of like an old maintenance route. But the more you climb, you're like, Jesus, how far down did we go? You realize you walked down like a significant amount of stairs. Also, like, you walk down a significant amount of like ways down. But as you get closer to the top, who's the first one up? Deja. Another perception check.
Is it in the dark, and do I have advantage?
It is in the dark. I will give you advantage.
Thank you.
Because you start to hear, it's very, there's not very much to perceive visually, but you start to hear the normal wailings and happenings of a street, but is extremely chaotic, and you hear sirens and cop cars and things of that nature, and helicopters and all the things.
Wow. Okay. Is there like you said there were lots of stages and like landings and stuff in between?
Yep.
I'm going to stop us at the next landing and pass along what I heard.
The next landing is about 15 feet from the surface, and it is big enough to accommodate everybody. And yeah.
It sounds like there's rather a commotion going on outside, and I'm going to bet that it has to do with Ozu and everything that's going on. It may be best for us to just stay here for a little bit.
I would try, if any of us can sneak out, to sneak out, because I think whoever is coming after us will be coming down the tunnels.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to fight on a ladder.
And all of you, at least most of us, excluding Vlund and I, can change our appearance, at least our clothes.
I can change my clothes, but
you might as well.
I can change clothes.
All they know is this helmet.
Well,
as I take the stupid helmet off, so
did you taunt everybody? And then
I might have. Yeah, I might have.
You did. You really did.
So I put the visor up. If you look at the helmet in the book, it is like a full.
I'm Vlund right now, just listening to them go back and forth.
It's like the Spaceballs
so
helmet.
We need to get out of here and to the sisters as soon as possible. They're just across the street.
We don't even know which we don't even whatever. Yes, I agree. Should we sneak out of here?
I'm not very good at the sneaking part of things, but it also sounds very chaotic up there.
You're saying completely leave the facility?
Mm-hmm.
Kaito is still here. He's the reason there are replicas of me out there. We need to at least remove him from this equation.
Where is he?
At least within this building. That's as much as I know.
Your microphone is really bad right now, Aaron.
You know what that is? That is the lie detector blocker.
I'm reading the text.
Did we forget about Kaito?
We totally forgot about Kaito because
you completely forgot.
Because Monium didn't tell us because he doesn't read his texts.
I read it.
Also, didn't Kaito? He's the one that put us into this mess in the first place.
No, that was Uzo.
That was a miscalculation on me.
It was Herbs. Second, Kaito was involved. Third, so was Monium. And if we're going to get into that argument, we should just kick him down the stairs.
Okay, I'm all for it.
No,
I'll inspire it.
After.
So we need to go back and get Kaito.
So what floor is he on in that stupid elevator? Because I just know he's there.
Yeah.
Scanning.
Bloon goes, I'm not going back down that way. If you guys have something, I need to. I'm escaping. I'm pulling away what little life I've salvaged. I'm not going on a rescue mission. I appreciate your help, but it's the least I feel that was owed, since you're partially the reason I'm in this predicament.
You taking the contract and failing on it is why you're in this predicament. That was on you, man.
I concur.
We worked with you and saved your life because there was no point in doing otherwise, but don't try to put it on us.
Noted.
I don't know. I understand.
That's totally fine. Go escape. I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna chase you. I have no ill will.
Look, how this thing is everywhere.
What thing?
I say, and he's pointing directly at Monium, like 2 inches away from his forehead. It's like, send this thing up to see what the surface is like. He will not arouse suspicion.
I'm gonna swat Vloon's hand off of Monium.
And he looks over.
And raise an eyebrow at him. Would you like to have someone pointing into your face? Because that can be arranged.
Is this where we do this now, having escaped?
No.
Just send the thing up.
This is where we work together to survive. I don't see your chances of survival escaping on your own being very high. On that basis alone, I will inspect upstairs by myself. As a robot, as Monium.
Yeah. So
okay, yes.
As you ascend the stairway, you get to the top of the grate and you kind of push it through. And what you see
I also gave Deja a look of thank you as I walked out.
I might hit my head a little bit. I'm still annoyed with Monium, but you know.
Who isn't?
How much you need to fix that?
Monium has no idea where this is, but you know that you are on the street, and as you are I guess relaying back what you see to people, you also in the chaos, you know that cars and drones are rushing past you. They're not acknowledging you. They're headed off to what seems like a 4-alarm fire in the distance.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I relay that back.
Is it the building? I'm going to ask him. Is it the building that we just came from? Do you think? Is it the right
perception check, Monium?
Scanning, asking DM, perception check.
This is
yeah, boom.
Your internal so your internal gyrometer or latitude
GPS.
Longitude GPS.
That's for saying level.
He has no GPS, right? He's been underground. He has no idea. This is all like his Fitbit steps.
Can geolocate using satellites?
He's just getting a whole bunch of texts now that he's back on
the page. Where have you been? So yeah,
the trending hashtag is
you map the floor and you feel like the tunneling system puts it right at where you came out of. The commotion that all of everyone is going to is around what should be where you came out of.
Okay, so yeah, all of the commotion is coming not from where we were at.
Where you were at. So
or it is.
Essentially, yeah, it's coming from the building that you just vacated. I'm just trying to figure out how would Monium relay this to his team in the Neuralink.
I'm just going to try and convey the actions of the drones themselves and what they're actually capturing.
They're not around this area. They're going a block away or something.
Okay, yeah. So if they're driving past me, I'm going to... What are the odds? Can I check and see what I can see? Or I already... That was that check.
What are you trying to see?
Just what they're doing. They drove if they flew past me, I want to see what they're doing. If I can even get a glimpse of it from my perspective.
Yeah, so you see a small crowd around the building. You see that the building is smoldering and the structural integrity of the building doesn't look very great. You see a large entry hole, which you think someone drove a tech through. A tank. But then you also see drones, police drones hovering above the building with spotlights on it. On the building that you're in front of, you also see a commotion on the roof of all geishas looking at the carnage across the street.
Relay.
I'm just gonna laugh at that.
We should go back there and hide out.
We gotta go get Kaido. Is that what's happening?
But the building is on fire, and if it's the same building that Monium said, I mean, that building is coming down, and it's coming down fast.
Yeah. And I don't think that us being there when the police completely empty it is a great idea.
I think it's a terrible idea.
Wait, we weren't supposed to get Kaido. We were supposed to get Monium, right? Mm-hmm. Or we're supposed to get them both.
Well,
I mean, we're not going to turn either of them over to Ozu. I mean,
I thought we were trying to at least help me, the original me, get out, and then also stop other me's from being out, because we don't want a bunch of Moniums. That's just too weird.
Too many Moniums.
It's too weird.
Vloon basically picks up and he goes, Ozu is here.
Ozu was the one who came busting through that door with a bunch of tanks.
We're not at full strength. We can't take them. We gotta figure out a place to rest before we can go and take that.
Honestly, even at full strength, he's not fun to fight.
Well, if we get Kaido, maybe we can get an army of Moniums to help us.
I am actually very reasonable to speak with. This may work.
No. You're not the cannon fodder Monium that we need.
Oh, I know. I think what you're saying. I have a 90% chance of guessing what you're saying or implying.
Right. Well, it sounds like Vloon, if you pop out, they're not paying a lot of attention over here. There's a lot going on down there. So if you want to go and find somewhere to hide.
Vloon pops out and he looks around and he sees people pass by, so he kind of goes up against the wall and then he looks and they're distracted. It's clear.
I'm going to look at the other two and say, are we going to go back and get Kaido? Or are we going to vacate and rest?
Vloon reaches his hand down. Are you coming?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I say vacate and rest.
Sorry, Monium.
It is fine. Maybe the army might work in our favor.
Maybe.
Well, I hope Kaito survives.
Let's find a place to lay low. I don't even know where that is. The only people we actually know here are the sisters of something.
Well, I will point out that we have inadvertently fulfilled our end of the bargain.
I believe we were supposed to deliver Monium to him.
No. The sisters wanted us to destroy that building. There were 2 large tanks that drove through the front of it and it's on fire. That sounds like it's destroyed to me.
Yep.
Which means we have money coming to us. So we can get rooms to lay low in.
And potentially an alliance in order to hide out with in.
Let's get there and let's see if they can hide us out. Maybe they've got a place away from here that we can get to. We got to find our herbs as well.
Well, and again, too, if the police are going through the entire building, they should have a catalog, and we should be able to hack into the police department to find out exactly who is all arrested in the building.
All right, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna grab Vloon's hand and climb up.
All right, yeah, let's get out.
And he looks and he's just, where do we go?
Initiating escape sequence.
No, it was literally across the street from that building.
Yeah. So when you guys, when you guys hop out, you immediately know that you are across the street behind the Sasagawa sisters building. Perception checks to Ryoga, Kuroga, Deja.
Okay.
11.
That would be under the P's.
Usually where it is, yes.
Said it weirdly.
Oh, goodness.
Jeez.
You know what? Next time I should wait. Do we have a succeed on perception check? Anyone?
No, it's all saving throws.
One of us needs to
re-roll this thing.
Re-roll at least. I've got a +5 perception.
Yeah, I've got a +1. It sounds like you've got the best perception.
Yeah, I've got a +3, and I just rolled garbage.
I will second yours.
24.
There you go.
24.
You don't need to mark it down.
Yeah, it's right here.
You see a back door that leads to the Sagawa sisters, basically geisha club. But you also see a camera in front of it. So you know it's their security system.
Yeah. Pull the helmet off and be like,
it's me.
And kind of look around and be like,
you have hat hair.
I'm like, it's clear.
Performance check.
That's a +0. 16.
Oh, 16.
Nice.
Right. So your arm flailing is enough to get one of the security people's attention, and she like spits all whatever the food she was eating all over the console.
White claw.
Yeah, she calls the security head over because she was watching the stream as well, and she goes, "Look, it's them." And the security head is looking at a console covered in udon, and it's like, "What is that?" So she wipes it off. And she sees, holy shit, they're by the back door. And you guys hear a buzzer to open.
Right in.
Yeah. Gonna gesture Vloond in with us as
Make
well,
sure,
because
like
it or not, he's with us for now.
Boom.
I kicked
Let's not
Thomas.
gonna go.
Holstered, just trying to.
So as you come in through the back door, you start walking up to like a set of dark staircases and brings you into the main hall. As you pass open through a curtain, the first person through, I don't know, Ryoga or Deja?
It's me.
I'll go first.
Deja, first
like,
one through.
We're fighting at this point, trying to.
I'm like, I am bigger than you, little man.
Fighting through, you're trying to squeeze past there. You bring down the curtain, you rip it off the hinges just in time to see them ushering everybody out as if they were just like, shop's closed, get the fuck out. They've just kicked everybody out, and you're back into the empty bar and lobby with 2 Moniums and 3 geishas and the head of security in front of you. And as you walk through, there is just like everyone, even the Moniums. There's a Monium cleaning the tower, the tabletop, and he just stops. Just shock from everyone that's like looking at all of you filter through.
All Moniums proceed normal functions. I don't like that they're staring at me.
How was that, huh? Huh?
And as you say that, more Sagawa sisters empty into the room. So now you've got about 12 Sagawa sisters in the room. And you notice Vloond, his hand is turning into a blade because he has no idea what's going on.
It's like both sides of him get a hand on the shoulder.
Nope.
Easy.
It's all right, mate.
And then raucous applause as the Sagawa sisters just start clapping profusely. And they start like, it's just a clamor. I can't believe that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. We thought you were dead. This is amazing. Great show. That is like, you should see the memes.
We actually want to see.
I do want to see the memes.
I want to see these memes.
Yeah,
me on Mondays dropping a torso.
I want to see everything that everybody clipped.
Oh, seriously.
Oh, but so you don't know. And they turn one of the screens to you, and it's essentially showing a picture-in-picture of the carnage across the street as, you know, this 4-alarm fire is going off. And then it also shows another picture-in-picture of you guys tearing through the Kumite. Now that this underground fight has become mainstream, and a set of terrorists are somewhere in Tokyo.
Was the part with Ryoga going, "Are you not entertained?" Also
yeah. So,
your face is all over, mate.
This thing that screenshotted is Ryoga with the helmet, and he grabbed the thing. He's like, "Bring it on!"
Because people don't think we're fucking nuts already.
And I lean in really close and go, "Holy shit!"
As you say that and you see that, and there's like a chat room to the side, it kind of looks like a purple and white platform that people are watching this crazy madness happen. This is so meta. We're going like super Inception here.
Right. Like 3 layers deep now.
Yeah. And just as that happens, you feel essentially everyone stops clapping and, you know, braces. Everyone make a fortitude saving throw.
Oof.
Not bad. Not great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's bad.
I can live with that.
That's a thumb.
You know, we haven't used one of Hef's for inspiration tonight. Maybe I should use one of those.
We do have cards for saving throws, if I remember correctly.
You do. You have advantage, and you have a 1d6. So who gets the advantage? Vloond.
Give advantage to Vloond. I'll take the 1d6.
All right.
So my 13 is just who cares?
You do the 1d6.
Or I'll second a reroll on that, Amy.
Yeah. So Thomas should do the reroll, and I'll do the 1d6.
Okay.
All right. Whoa. Yes. Nat 20.
Nice.
Damn.
And you're at what,
And
16
I'm at 16 now. Yep.
So you get a +4 if anybody wants to use it. So essentially what happens is like the entire building shakes, and it's just like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard like a pipe explode. It's loud.
Yeah.
And in this, Vloon falls. The rest of you are able to like brace yourself, but Ryoga is just like engrossed by the screen. He didn't even notice that like something happened. He's just like, did you see me shoot that thing? That's so crazy. As the picture-in-picture screen shows that the joint across the street has completely been razed to the ground. Boo, 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 boo.
Wow.
You don't know what the status is of anything, right? You just know how you left it and what happened and what you see now. The joint is razed to the ground.
Oh, dear God.
Ozo's somewhere down there. This is Kaito. I bet Kaito got out.
Really?
Maybe he got out. Can you try him on comms? Can you call him? Can you call Herbs? Can we call anybody? Do we have their numbers?
Can we at him or DM him?
Yeah, exactly.
We should still have Herbs's link unless he got a new one when he came to Tokyo.
Would I? Yeah.
Why didn't we think about this when we just landed?
Well,
Kuroga, intelligence check, please. And
where's my brain?
Yeah.
Just straight intelligence.
And Ryoga.
22.
Yeah, 22.
I'm doing all the thinking.
You remember probing Monium for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really have all of it. And then we had the discussion about the little bits, those little pins being rubbed down.
You know that
I have a favorite color.
You know that Ryoga has interfaced with Monium's software before, and you think that maybe that's a good route to go.
Yeah, so you would have to plug him in order to extract that information, because I don't think we have it.
All right. I mean, if you're up for it, Monium, I can see if I can't find the contact information in your memory banks.
I don't trust you with anyone's life except my own. You may try.
The head of security,
because you kill everyone. Yes.
Comes over, and Kaito? Did you say Kaito?
Yeah. Well, yeah. He betrayed us, as did this Monium, but we're friends. We're friendly.
I'm a different one now. Yeah.
Actually, it was this same one, right here.
I mean,
betrayal. But we just saved life, and he saved ours, so we're all good. Anyway, Kaito. Yeah, we are looking for Kaito. We're looking for Herbs. We don't know what we're doing, but we're wanted in this city as well. So we might want to go to a different city.
I know of Kaito. I don't know him, but betrayal does not suit the honorable man's description that I know.
I think I think betrayal is a strong word. He understood that us three, and I glance over at Kai and Rai, are perhaps a little bit too loose cannon for the finer work that he was working on doing, and ditched us on the way.
Yeah.
Which is less betrayal and much more a surgical move. I don't like it, but I don't disagree with it.
Yeah, I'm in the back, like watching everything just burning on TV, and I'm like, burn it down.
So
this is all Ozu's fault.
No, actually,
he brought us here. I warned him that he knew what we would do to Tokyo.
You are such a hero.
You really should have known, though.
Anyway, Monium, are we looking for Kaito? We're looking for Kaito, right?
I just thought protecting Kaito, at least getting him out of that facility, would stop the recreation of so many replicas of me along the street. But it may add to our advantage later on.
Kaito is in there?
Yes. Yeah. Affirmative.
You know that?
Fully. I have a strong 99% assumption that Kaito is in the building we just escaped.
I'd have never sent you in there to do that if I'd known that.
We didn't know either until we found this Monium outside of the Kumite.
Please
Actually,
elaborate.
In fact, we didn't know until we were on our way out the door and the building was coming down around us.
That's not quite true. He did mention it in the atrium, in the waiting room. But at that point, we were trapped and there was nowhere to go but forward.
And then I had a glitch in information at one point. We don't have to bring that up.
No one was going to. You did.
Oh, that's weird.
I think there's more that I'd like to find out poking around this Monium's head. We have a workshop on the second floor that might have all the tools if any of you are tech savvy enough. But
look over at Kai and Rhyme.
Yeah, that's you with the tools.
I've prepared this one and upgraded him in the past.
And then
you trust one mechanic.
And then you see Vloon kind of come and cross his arms. It's like, yes, we should dissect this one.
Whoa.
I'm like turning and cross my arms in return, just looking at him, just not saying anything, but being a very solid wall of muscle and metal.
And me and Thomas say, whoa.
And then the head of security says dissection is not necessary. We can plug into the software and see what he knows upstairs. Follow me.
I do have a USB port.
She turns around to the other sisters. We're closed until further notice. As she points to the two Moniums, get this place in operational order. And she walks upstairs and she motions for you guys to follow her.
All right.
As you pass by other Moniums in rooms, cleaning rooms, and picking up food and all this other stuff. But then you essentially go into, she puts in a code, perception checks.
Okay.
Ooh. Back under the peas.
Yep. Oh.
So many tabs.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot of good stuff going on.
Can't believe I rolled that high.
She basically, she types in the code. Yeah. Her password is password. And she doesn't hide it. And as you open the door, it opens into essentially a clean room that's bright, pristine white. You see Monium units being, I guess, about to be taken online, but then you also see a mixture of geisha units as well. Geisha synths sort of lined up in an array, and you see a table. She walks over to the table. She pulls out basically what looks like a multimeter sort of kit with a PC on it and a soldering iron, and she pats down on the table. She goes, "You on the side. You on the table.
We got to test your emissions."
Don't think that's what a multimeter does.
Feel like that's a personal matter.
Today.
Move.
Gets bright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Eh? It is bright xenon lights, right? If you drop
just like
a quarter inch, if you drop a millimeter screw head, this place is meant for you to see it on this pristine white floor.
Yeah. But for me, I'm just like, nope, I can't.
Are you effectively blinded enough?
Just like tip my hands up enough to glare at you and then tip my hands back down.
Oh,
As you do that, you see Vloon kind of pass by you and walk into the room, and he just like shakes his head. And like joking, disapproving.
I'm gonna joking try to trip him. Don't poke the wormer. The wormer pokes back.
I'd say a 15. He catches you, try to poke him, and he steps over it, and he keeps walking. But
classic.
As Monium, I assume I'm going to describe your actions.
I'm already
you
moving.
Walk over to the thing, and you lay down on the gurney, and Ryoga comes up to you, and the security hands you the console with the port as she examines the plugs on your port, and Ryoga, it's you.
Is it a hacking attempt?
Hacking and or technology.
Tech.
Yeah.
Well, They're both 5. It's robotics,
Yeah, I
Hack
thought that
inside
was the
of me.
one.
mechanics.
Yeah, I thought it was that one.
Aaron, that never sounds better.
I don't know. I think it should be Monium's catchprise.
Oh God.
Or I can do medicine.
Give me a
cyber-
mechanics roll first.
Okay. Can someone read it out to me?
11.
That's a +7. So
The pins don't exactly fit, but you force it in and you make the connections anyway.
Awesome.
A hacking roll.
Felt it.
You did.
I can't read it. What does it say?
A 10. Ooh.
No.
I'll inspire that.
Let's inspire that before
Seconded.
Or do you
Yeah.
want me to try since?
Actually, yeah. You wanna take a look at my computer? It's plugged in. Here's my computer.
Okay.
You wanna take a trip around that Monium?
Is anything going to happen on the computer right now?
Get a hacking roll. 20.
There we
Oh.
So you essentially, he put in the USB port upside down. He forced the pins to connect, so you take
It's
it out,
USB-C.
you put it
So not
No,
all of
there's
them
some
draw power.
it's probably at this point some random bullshit proprietary notch that like
Thunderbolt
doesn't-
6.
Yeah. So you put it in, and then all of a sudden you're opening up a directory of essentially images, and there is one.
All the dumb stuff that we've done that he's been clipping for like every time he's like, I just take mental images of that. I'll be like, come on.
Ryoga sees an image. He's like, "Oh, that's that kill. Go back. Remember that time?" But there is one image that you see where it's from the perspective of Monium laying on his back, but standing above him, you see Herbs and you see Kaito looking down.
Mm-hmm.
What's behind it? Where
Also,
are they?
What's the metadata on it? Like, how long ago was it? Except,
Nice.
She's getting it.
Last modified by.
Yeah. Last date opened.
Yeah.
So you notice that it's a video file, that's a screenshot thumbnail, but the metadata screen scrape says that this was taken 3 days ago.
Play it.
Okay, just calm down.
I hit the button to play.
There's no button to play, you weirdo.
That's personal.
So as you hit the button to play, that's where we're going to end today's broadcast stream.
Ooh.
You bastard! You clever bastard!
Early tonight.
Yeah. This is a nice place to kind of settle it out before the team makes its next decisions. That happens as a result of playing back this tape. So you guys made it out of there crazy. I'm so happy you didn't go back into the
Burning building?
Because essentially the other elevator would have taken you to the warehouse of the joint and not out of the building. We might have been playing for another hour because you'd probably had to run across the street to the Sasakawa sisters.
Sure.
Oh,
Under
That would have been all bad.
Police light, and so you made the right decision with the wrong motive. But
survival.
Potential
Right.
invisible mech.
Right thing for the wrong reason. I mean, doing the right thing for the wrong reason sounds like flying car funkadelic.
Yeah, that's very true.
I always believe Thomas. If there's 1% chance of something being invisible there, I will check.
Nice.
So we are back tomorrow with the Chaos Agents, but thank you so much for taking the Monday out to play with us, to hang out with us. We really appreciate you. Hef, as usual, Ingavar Chaos, Tamagotor, thank you guys so much. If you're not in the Discord, you need to be in the Discord. Join our Discord. Our community is obviously amazing.
Phenomenal.
It is super flying car funkadelic phenomenal. And also remember, head over to dragonturtle.com dragonturtlegames.com /carbon RPG.
And that use code chaos. That's not going to be in the newsletter. It's not going to be online. Not going to be anywhere except for if you are watching here. So
it's the only place to get it, guys.
Yep, get your 10%.
Thanks. I had a lot of fun. I know about these guys. They lie to me all the time, but this was like I got to play Simon Phoenix Simon.
Yeah.
Copyright reasons. Simon Phoenix.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. What are you on about?
All right,
That was a great session tonight. That was a challenge, and that was great. I mean, the fact that he was just lobbing grenades everywhere, it's like, whoa, hold on.
How do you like your own medicine?
You stole our method.
I know.
That was great. I mean, I really like how you were able to give us a challenge as well, that we would have probably been able to beat in, just
normal
one-on-one.
circumstances.
Fairer circumstances, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But those 8 grenades are in the book. 8. Yeah, I gave it away. He had 8 fucking MK2 grenades. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And
but we'd also run through a few of those at that point. So
that's true.
I got to see if there's some ability to throw grenades back.
Yeah. Do you like the monk thing? Do you like the monk thing of picking him up and hooking him back?
Can we buy a tennis racket at any point?
That sounds like the perfect use for a fortuitous circumstance.
You come back as a professional footballer and that's all you can do is kick like grenades back. That's your only skill.
Great job on the fortuitous circumstance use tonight too, by the way. Super salute to that. So hopefully more of that in the future. You guys are finally getting Amy's talking tech on the stream. This is we're mid we've got the momentum. So thank you.
Sorry, my nerd cred comes out every once in a while.
We're just trying to have Hef not like twitch out of his seat while listening to us talk about tech.
My purpose is to make him do that. So
well, you plug it in, it just works. Right?
I mean, it's fun to imagine him twitching.
Hashtag nerd cred. Do you see my wrist?
That's awful.
I think we've got a full day tomorrow, both on screen, but also in the 9 to 5. So we're going to get out of here and we want to give you your time back. But I think, are we going to do a raid? Are you guys going to stick around for a raid? Are we raiding?
Oh my God. That means that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, do something, Thomas.
What's the name of the channel? Because I'm about to call him a Lost Ark.
Total Party Chill is on right now. We're going to go and
let's get them.
We're going to go raid those fine gentlemen.
Yeah, with Keith and Jack. Yep.
So don't forget, Chaos Agents tomorrow. Thursday is the wrap-up of the Exalted Veils 2 shots.
Yes.
And it will be the wrap-up of that. It's a 2 shot.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
This was supposed to be a 2 shot.
It's supposed to be a 2 shot. That doesn't mean it's going to be.
Chaos, so Chaos Agents, Exalted Veils, the Great Dane Society on Saturday, and then we are back here Monday for more Carbon 2185.
Things are getting interesting.
The Untitled podcast drops in probably 3 hours.
Neat.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Hold on. We'll see.
How about it uploads in 3 hours?
8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, the Untitled podcast will hit.
Just keep walking that back. That's fine.
Just moonwalk back there, man.
At some point, it will be released, and you will enjoy it.
And if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and you've hit the notification button, you'll get an email. All right, so that's it. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up.
Rating party. No, thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for watching. Love the comments, guys.
All right. See everybody tomorrow.
Much love.